Hello YouTube, Gentleman 2005 here with the review of S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Fourze Fire States. It's baby going. So our next Fourze form is here. What we see a red box this time instead of yellow, and then it's a green outlining. Flames all in here. Kamen Rider Fourze Fire States. And we see his picture there. The name down here. Kamen Rider Fourze Fire States. Fourze logo. Name on the sides of the box. Turning him around, we see him with the Hee-Hack Gun, him with the gun, and then the spike module, then him standing there again with the gun. We see the Hee-Hack Gun parts there, Potechokin, and the spike module there. So let's get him out. Alright, so what we see is Fourze, Hee-Hack Gun, Potechokin in food mode and Roid mode. The hose for the Hee-Hack Gun, the other piece of the gun, because one of these attaches to the belt, which I think is this one. I'm looking at it real quick. Hands, switches. But we have an empty socket again for the fire switch. We have closed fire switch. We have a regular fire switch. What? I wonder if that sticks into the gun. Yeah, it has to. It has to. It's a standalone switch. Then we have two spike switches, and then the spike module. So let's get that out. Now there was a plastic around his waist. I've already removed that because it angers me and inspires me to injure small creatures when I find such plastic. So let's get him out without pulling the switches out of his belt this time. Alright, oh look, stuff's stuck to his butt. Because I didn't actually throw the stuff away. So there's Fourze. Let's look at Potechokin first, because he's vibrating french fries. So here's Potechokin in food mode. We can see all the same details that are on my regular Potechokin right here. Okay. Then we see Roid Mode right here. Little clippers. We see the scissor switch in there. Right there. Okay, put him back in this so we don't lose him. Let's get the gun out. Okay, so it just pulls out. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, you can see in the bottom that there's a little hole. Which I believe, if I'm not just a complete retard, I mean that's certainly possible, is for the switch, the loose switch. Yep, it is. Okay, so here is the other piece here. Now you can see a plug there. That's to go onto his belt. There's a peg I'll show you in a minute. Let's get the spike. Here's the spike switch right there to go onto his foot. You can see a foot connector. And then we have the switches. Let's get a look at them up close. So here's the spike switch. It looks like the thing is pressed down. I honestly can't tell. Let's get the other one out. These things are so tiny. I appreciate the thought and the effort. It's yeah, that one's pushed down. So this is the pushed up one, where it's off. Okay. Then here is the standalone fire switch still attached. Obviously, all these things are still attached to the thing. And you can see there's a little peg at the bottom there. If I focus it on that, you can see it there. Then we have the off fire switch, since the one in his belt is the on version. And of course, just like with Elek States, if I can once again get the piece out. Here we go. The empty switch slot. So, and then of course we have hose. We'll look at the hose after. That's not really important at the moment. So let's see. Let's look at Fourze. We see the baby Garen head right there, Fire States. The head looks really nice. I really like the little shininess about it. It's kind of like, I think Shuki described it as the compound, to me, as the compound eyes all over his face. So it looks really good. We see the antenna and then these things here. We see the flames on his shoulders. Look at that. That's cool, huh? and then down the body. It looks really good. Here's the arm piece. Here's the other arm, the same white arm we saw before twice. The belt with the switches. Still got launcher, drill, and radar. Also the defaults. We see the other two pieces down here. Then on the back, right, we see the back of the figure. And then you can see right here, let me move his arm. There's the peg for the module, for the gun. You see his head, articulation, his arms. Get up about this far before they get stopped by this piece, and then the legs. We have full leg articulation. My legs are a little wobbly. I don't know yet if that's going to hinder articulation. We'll find out. Like, not hinder, but make him fall over. Like if he really has bata leg syndrome, or if it's just he has bata leg tendencies. So what we're going to do, let's see, how do we want to do this? Well, we can, let's see. Alright, let's do it this way. So we'll pull the gun apart, like here. It pulls apart, and then we'll get the long hose. The long hose has two ends to it. We want this. I don't know, does it flex? It kind of flexes, so that's good. Obviously it would need to. So let's stick the one end in here. And then the other end in, is this the, okay. Oh no, this is the peg into the belt one. So we will peg this end in here, slot it in. There we go. So we have the extended hose. Now we will raise his arm up, and we will just peg that on his belt like so. Like so. There we go. And slide back. I found it helpful to move the lever. Alright, so, and when we will, you can actually take his hand out and replace it with a holding hand here. It occurs to me I didn't do the spike module, which is what I wanted to do. So he can hold this, and see now it's attached to his belt. And now what we're going to do, because I forgot, is the spike module. So we're going to pull his leg off at the knee, just like we did with base states and the drill. We're going to pop this end in here. Oh, that hurts my fingers. The spike switch is spiky. I think we have to pop this end in. Yeah, you have to pop this end in to the knee. Okay, so I'm gonna shove that in without breaking anything. Okay, so that's on. Now I have to pop his foot out because he has to be able to stand. So we're gonna put his foot in like so. I think it's in all the way. Wait, nope, now it's in all the way. So now he is spike switched up right there. I think I'm just going to leave that in him for the rest of the video, unless it falls back out. I think it's in all the way, so we should be good. Okay. So I think this is like fire extinguisher mode. I don't like fire extinguisher mode. I like flamethrower mode, or at least I don't like it attached to the belt. I think this looks weird. So let's pop it off the belt, and actually it would be fire. This is the hose. I know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a derp and do this correctly. The hose is to attach it to the belt, but if he's holding it and gonna spray it, we have a shorter hose for that. So it's like I'm gonna stop being a derp and actually do the review. Alright, so we do the same thing, we just pop it in both things here. Okay. Now he can hold it in one hand. We'll pick this hand just because that's how I've been doing it so far. Grab the other hand. Pop the other hand on. Pop the other hand on. Oh my gosh. There are marks in my fingers from the spike switch, from the spike module. That makes me sad. Now that the hand is on, we can do this with it. And actually have him hold the gun and not be like a derp about it. Okay. And then if we wanted him to hold it, like I think the other way would be flamethrower mode, or I honestly forget which mode is which, but we would use it without the hose, and you just fit it in the hand the same way. It's the same piece. So, I like Fire States. Wobbly leg, I mean, I see how he is right there. He's not falling over. The wobbly leg seems to not really be too much of an issue because it's not really all that wobbly. It's still his head. So, you know, that's always good that it's not too bad of a problem. And I guess I looked out with Elek States, but Fire States kind of got screwed. Oh well. I still think he's good. He does have Potechokin. He does have the spike module, so you can use that with obviously any other figure of Fourze. But yeah, definitely say pick it up. I mean, just because mine has a slight leg problem, which, as I said, doesn't even look like it's a real problem, doesn't mean they're all going to be that way, so you might luck out. So until next time, check out the podcast website, Ramboards, RidersRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest token news in the craziest way possible, and as always, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.